Hey everyone. Okay. Well, I hope that worked. I'm having some minor issues figuring stuff out, but I think we've got sound. I hope we've got sound. I have notification we have sound. So, yay. Okay. So, my life has been insane. Absolutely freaking insane for the past, I don't know how long. Well, first off, it's obviously warmer out because, I got my windows open. There's sunlight coming in my window, and things are just much, much better in general. So that's a good thing. Um, I think everything is going pretty well, but I have been sicker than a dog. So just about maybe 3.5 weeks ago, I went to go and pick up some sheepskeins roving for my hubby, who is learning how to spin. And I went to load, we have one of those big, huge plastic Sterilite tubs. I went to load it into the back of the truck so that we could put the fleeces in that so they wouldn't get wet if it sprinkled on the way home. Well, I turned after that, and one of the kids had parked the truck right against the edge of the driveway where it meets with the grass, and the driveway's like this, and the grass goes like that. And I put my ankle out from underneath me, and it was bad. I ended up playing on the very cold at that time, wet grass with no jacket or anything because I had only just been running out for 2 seconds, so I didn't throw a jacket on. It was in the 50s, and so I didn't think it was a big deal. And it wouldn't have been if I had not been, you know, laying on the ground. But anyway, so I lay there and I was calling, and my husband didn't hear me. He finally came out looking for me and was like, "Oh my God," came running over my shoe. I had one shoe went flying. I had managed to pull myself up onto the concrete because where I was in the grass, it had been pouring for 2 days, and I was starting to soak through, and I was wet and cold and miserable, and I could not stand up. The pain was just unbelievable. He went and found my crutches and other stuff, got into the house, evaluated myself, realized that it was a sprain. It was not a break. I could move my toes. I had free movement. I just couldn't put weight on things. So I was like, okay, well, we may as well go about our day because it doesn't matter where I am. I'm not going walking anywhere. So he loaded me and my crutches into the truck, and away we went on our drive. We picked up half a cow and picked up our sheep wool and came home. And then I spent basically 10 days doing nothing but sitting on the couch. And that was during the Pilgrim Progress. So I did not make it to Canterbury. I ended up dying slowly of a death on the side of the road to Canterbury, but at least I tried. It has taken me almost 3 weeks to get back to not having to use the cane in the house. I'm still using one when I'm out. So if you see me at New Hampshire Ren this weekend, by the way, I'll be dressed as a nun. I will have my wooden cane with me because I need it. I hate that. I hate it. But you know what? Needing a cane is way better than not being able to walk at all. So I'll take it. Anyway, so I had just recovered most of the way from my accident with my foot, which, by the way, was awesome in one respect, in that instead of whipping together the tunics I had to make with the sewing machine, I was stuck on the couch for 10 days. So I sewed them by hand. They're really nice. But that's I was like, okay, now it's time to get ready. I went, I was away for the weekend. I come back and I caught the cold from hell. And that's had me down for a full week. I have been tested. It's not flu. It's not COVID. It's just a cold, and it's over now. I'll just have the residual stuff, and that actually might not be cold. It might be allergies because it's also everything outside is covered in pollen, and guess what? I'm allergic to pollen. So anyway, I'm back to mostly moving okay. My feet fit in my shoes again, and I will be at New Hampshire Ren Fair this weekend and next weekend. That's the 14th and 15th and the 21st and the 22nd. New Hampshire Ren Fair will be on. If you are interested, we are going to be looking desperately. We're always looking for volunteers. So please consider coming and joining up. If you go to NHRenfair with an E.com and then click on participate and volunteer, there's a form you can fill out. We would love to have you. There's all sorts of things. It doesn't have to be heavy lifting or anything like that. We need warm bodies. We need people to do stuff. We need an RN, I think, or an EMT. So, I mean, there's lots and lots of stuff. You get into the fair for free. It's not hard work. And there's a lot of us. So the more people we have, the less work everybody does. Sorry, I'm like dying of heat prostration right now. So fair opens at 10, goes until 5, I think. Yeah, 5 p.m. I had to think for a sec because I'm always there. So I happen to be one of the volunteer coordinators. I'm the person who coordinates the general. We kind of do all the stuff nobody else wants to do. So if you have a clean porta potty and hand sanitizer, please, say thank you to your volunteers because we don't get paid for this. This is done out of the goodness of our heart, and it allows us to put on this fair and give this money to charity. So the money you pay coming in the door goes to New Hampshire Meals on Wheels, New Hampshire Food Bank, and other charities. We do a lot of great stuff, and it's been 2 years. This is our 3rd year. So it's been a long time since we've seen you guys, and we really want to. So please come on out. We'd love to see you. As noted, I will be dressed as a nun the first weekend. So Sister Agnes of the Immaculate Privies will be attending and doing all of the things. So you will see me wandering around. It is the outfit is a 14th century Cistercian nun's habit, and it is historically accurate. Some of the material isn't because I couldn't afford wool and stuff, but the patterning and stuff is all from research and stuff. So yeah, how exciting, eh? So it's kind of a gray habit with a black veil. So you'll see me wandering around. I'll be covered all except for my face. I really look like I have a pudding face in it, but what can be said? At least I don't have to worry about what my hair looks like. Next weekend, the 21st and 22nd, I'll be in my standard usual linen Ren Fair. I'll probably be in the red and green outfit because it's the most comfortable one. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I hope I see you there. We have other things coming up. So I have New Hampshire Ren Fair, and then where are we here? On June 13th, up at Moultonborough, which if you happen to be up near Lake Winnipesaukee, that's where I'm going to be at the Moultonborough Library doing a talk about medieval cooking and my cookbook. June 18th and 19th, I should be, hopefully, knock on wood, at the Palio de Stone March, which is an SCA event. July 14th to 17th is Great Northeastern War, which is up in Maine. Again, that is an SCA event. July 23rd and 24th and 30th and 31st is the Maine Renaissance Fair. August 6th and 7th is the Mass Renaissance Fair. August 20th and 21st is Hillsborough History Alive, and this is a first for me. It is more of a colonial and Civil War era. It covers kind of colonial, Civil War, Revolutionary War history for New England. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be set up there. I might actually be in colonial garb, so we'll see what happens. I will probably be cooking colonial food, but as with all of my appearances, I will have my cookbooks with me. for sale, and people are welcome to come and get them signed if they have them. August 27th is a little one-day fair, which is the Lord Talbot Run Fair. That's in Mass, and I'll get more info to you when I have it. I still haven't got the address yet. September 2nd to 5th is Harper's Retreat. I don't have the address for that either. It's another SCA event. September 10th is the Auburn Duck Race Day, and I will be at that for sure. It looks like I might actually be able to do some cooking and stuff, which I'm really excited about. So please do. It's the most fun little fair. They shut off like most of the town, and you just walk around, and there's amazing food vendors. There's people selling crafts, handmade stuff. The library has Author Alley, which is where I will be. And everybody purchases these little rubber ducks and they put them in the river and they do a race. It's the coolest thing to see these millions of these little yellow ducks rolling on down the river. And then October 1st, I'll be rounding off the season with my the Blacksmith Festival. Now, there might be other events coming up in that time period. I may be at bookstores and stuff, but I'm still waiting on dates and things for those. I'll keep you guys updated as I get them. If I'm at an event, I will always sign a book. So if you have one of my books, whether it's the cookbook or whether it's one of the other books, please feel free to bring it to me. I absolutely will sign it. I always have my pens with me. Let me say, I don't know any author who says it gets old, but I'm still in the early flush of this. So you guys are pumping my ego when you say, please, could I bring my book for signing? Yes, I would really like to do that. So, where was I? There was something else. Sorry, the brain is still not fully engaged. I am half packed for fair. So I have all of my clothing and most of my bedding. Some of it's in the wash right now. And then I have, tomorrow I have to get everything together and in one place so that on Friday when the trailer arrives, we just throw things on and go. Wow. And my kid is driving. She's not driving me up right now, but I'll be coming home with her on Sunday. So that's kind of like exciting. I was out driving with her today. She just got her license. I'm very proud of her. Shout out to Alex. Thumbs up. Yeah, I will have books at New Hampshire Ren. I'll be wandering around doing volunteer coordinator stuff, so I won't necessarily be at the encampment with the Brotherhood and the rest of my crew, but they will have books for sale there, and they know how to go. It's $20 for the soft covers, $30 for the hard covers, and I'll be stopping by probably the top of every hour, give or take, to sign books and meet people and stuff. So yeah. And I will have books at all the other Ren fairs and, of course, at the library stuff. So, yeah. On the garden note, remember all those tomatoes I planted? And they came up and they were so beautiful and I was very excited. And then they all died. I'm so disappointed in myself. I don't know what I did wrong. Hubby's like, oh, you put them out too early. And I mean, yes, it was in the high 50s when I put them out the first day, but it was only in the afternoon and I took them in before it got really cold. So I don't know. But I had to buy some and I feel sad about that. But we'll have tomatoes, so it's okay. I think that's it. Oh, the other cookbook. Yeah. So because of not being able to be at my computer and not being able to think straight and being on pain meds for several days, I have gotten no writing done in like a month. I'm just, things have been insane and I haven't been able to finish up the cookbook. I'm hoping our rooster is out. Anyway, I'm hoping I will be able to do that soon. So keep looking. I'll let you know when it's ready. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Come and see me at New Hampshire Ren Fair. It's a great place to bring mom. It's a great place to hang out and have some fun. You guys have a great day.